blessed to be a blessing. One of my themes for 2014 is just that. It's blessed to be a blessing. Because I recognize the importance of helping and serving others. In fact, I understand that that's one of our primary reasons to be here. And if we follow the model of Christ, then we'll know that our point in being here is to serve others, to help others become successful, reach greatness, achieve goals, and so forth. But unfortunately, it seems like our society is moving more and more towards this selfish, self-centered, it's all about me, got to get mine, you got to get yours mentality. And if we're not careful, as we go further down that line, then we'll raise future generations of kids with that same attitude. And as I talked about before, these kids already have a sense of entitlement that tells them that the world owes them something. But it's only going to get worse with the selfishness and the it's all about me, nobody else matters attitude. So we got to realize and recognize that we are here and we are blessed by God to be a blessing to others. So how can we do that? My faith and my love for Christ teaches me that I ought to participate in ministry in my local church. To participate in an organized ministry with others to help other people be better, to serve others, to show them the love of Christ, and of course the love of humanity. Now I know some may say, you know what, well I'm not my faith, or I'm not there yet, I really don't have a local church, or I'm not participating at my church. And I recognize that. And I would love and I would hope that we can all grow towards that. But there are other things that we can do. Volunteer. Volunteer at a homeless shelter, at a food bank, a blood drive. I love when I'm watching the news and I see young persons, I see children show us adults the way we should do this thing. Maybe a kid during the holidays, they recognize that they have every toy they could ever imagine. They know that when Christmas comes, their tree is going to be packed with everything they want. But they also recognize there are other kids out there that may not have those same opportunities, may not have the same gifts, may not have one toy. So they start a toy drive. They start collecting toys at school and at their church and community centers and so forth to help others, to be a blessing to someone else. Or another kid that they may see someone without a coat during the winter months, and they start a coat drive. And of course, we all remember Alex from Alex's Lemonade Stand and how that young lady is continuing to be a blessing to so many. It's great to see that. And it's interesting because even at a very young age, we recognize that they get it. These kids understand that part of the reason to be here is to serve others. Now, I know someone may be thinking, you know what? I'm not there, and that's all great, but I try to live my life so that others can see the Christ in me, or others can see that I'm a good person. And you're the go-to person. You're the person on your job that everybody comes to with their problems, talk to, and you have that kind spirit that sort of warming that invites people. And that's great. It's certainly a blessing, but it's more to it than that. That small scale when we talk about the big picture. So it would be great to take that to the next level. Find a ministry or find a group you can volunteer with to assist them and help other people. As I said, if we're not careful, if we continue to have this, it's all about me, this selfish, self-centered, only worried about what's going on in my life mentality, then we'll raise a generation of kids that has that same mentality and even worse. Well, we will lose sight of community and we'll be lost. Our agenda will be the only agenda that matters. The road that we're traveling will be the only thing that matters. No one else will be important. And we'll live our life in a way that it's not communal and it's not celebrating the accomplishments of others, lifting up others when they need it, being encouraging, but it's only concerned about ourselves. Participating in ministry, volunteering, serving and helping others is extremely important. The reason it's important is actually twofold. First and foremost, you get to help someone else. Bring someone else along with you, help them be successful, help them be better, strive for greatness, and so forth, and to fill a need in their life. But the second thing is, it also helps us with our personal and our spiritual growth and development. We begin to learn more about what life is about when we help and serve others. Remember, God has blessed us for a reason, not just to hold on to things ourselves, but God's blessed us to be a blessing to others.